Hello, B-Said Oneers. This is Josh here, and I am going to discuss my review for Movies Club, Cock and Bull Story from Mikey's Pick. Full disclaimer, I plan on making another one of these videos for Memoria, since I've missed the last two videos and I need to do some serious catch-up. If you are watching this and it is not Movie Club, then you must close this video right now to ensure the integrity of Movies Club. I will give you 5 seconds to close this. Okay, let's begin. Tristram Shandy Cock and Bull Story. Really fucking funny. Absolutely ridiculous. Tons of dry humor. A lot of just small little lines that had me cracking up. And I enjoyed it very much. I love the the film within the film. It's that's pretty common storytelling trope, but I usually find it very enjoyable because it's funny how meta it gets and self-referential and all of that, and it works perfectly for a character who's really full of himself, like Steve Coogan, who just kind of thinks what he does is just, he's like he's just completely conceited and thinks that he does no wrong. Like when he kept insisting on the shoes being right for Tristram Shandy, and then later they're watching the roll, the film reel in the room together, and they're showing him walking, and he was just like, "So what I'm telling you, the shoes, it makes all the difference in the scene." Stuff like that was fucking so funny. Yeah, really funny. Super British in its humor. Like it was like reading a P.G. Wodehouse novel, like the Jeeves, Wooster and Jeeves. I love that kind of humor where it's basically dumbasses who speak intelligently. That's that's pretty much what it is. They were referencing John Locke and all these philosophers and everything, all while just being completely unaware dumbasses. It was so fucking funny. A lot of my favorite, there, there are some parts that were just so over the top, like when, when he was in the giant vagina. I was laughing so hard, my roommate probably thought I was just like, all right, what the fuck is he doing? But there were also just a lot of really small throwaway lines that I found absolutely hysterical. One of my favorites that I remembered, and I was just I was thinking about it still 5-10 minutes later because I thought it was so funny. It's when Steve Coogan's doing his first interview on set, not the later interview he does that his manager insisted. Oh, by the way, Stephen Fry's hilarious in this. He was really fucking funny as well. But so he's doing an interview on set, and then he's sitting in the chair, and the interviewer asks him, "So what are it was a general question, so why did you pick this role, and what are the challenges? Do you feel it was a tough role to pick?" And then Steve Coogan gives the actor's response where he's like, "Well, I think that's part of the appeal. It's just how challenging it is. And we know that Tristram Shandy is rated 8th of the greatest novels of all time. It was recently rated 8th." And then the interviewer just says, "Oh, that was a chronological list." What a dumb fucking thing to say. And Steve Coogan's just like, yeah. I don't know, it just made me, I was like, what a fucking stupid joke, but it was so fucking funny. Yeah. Really, really funny. All that stuff they did, breaking the fourth wall, really meta-fictional. It reminded me of Don Quixote because it was just the guy who's basically living in another reality and everyone's filming him while he does it. It was really funny. It makes me interested in actually reading the life and opinions of Tristram Shandy. I had never even heard of it, before watching this movie. And yeah, like I said, Stephen Fry, really fucking funny. The last joke is like, that's the real cock and bull story. It was really funny. Excellent pick. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all had a nice spirited debate on the cock and the bull.